I hope everyone had a great Christmas and that 2019 is off to a good start. As I travel around the state, I see officiating at a very high level. People making the tough call when it's there and making the correct decision to not blow the whistle when it's not there and the game continues to flow. I've seen an emphasis by our officials to call the hand check. That is great. Because of that, players and coaches are adjusting to the manner in which we are officiating and doing a better job of getting their hands off of the ball handler. We only have 3 clips for this month's series, and we get away from the hand check, but still concentrate on correct calls being made when the defender is unable to maintain a legal guarding position against the ball handler. In each clip, the defender is not placing hands on the ball handler, but placing an arm or their body against the ball handler as the defender attempts to keep up with the offensive player. Let me remind everyone, it's not our intention to embarrass anyone at all with these clips. The clips are randomly selected to help officials and coaches better serve the game and the students who play it. Clip number 1 illustrates what we often see. This is not a hand check, but it shows the defender using his arm and his body to restrict, impede, and displace the ball handler as he runs alongside him, instead of running and getting ahead of the ball handler to maintain a defensive position. Number 1 in a white jersey dribbles to his left off the screen set by number 23. The defense switches on that screen with number 11 in purple hedging in such a way that the ball handler cannot drive toward the basket. The defense is hoping to double team the ball handler as number 5 is trailing the play. However, the ball handler is able to get around number 11 and continue dribbling to his left in an effort to stay away from the trap and then reverse the ball. This is where the defender is in trouble. As the ball handler continues his move, number 11 is unable to maintain a legal guarding position. When the ball handler then hesitates, the defender steps up, still trying to form the trap. But the ball handler continues his move, forcing the defender to place his arm against the ball handler in an effort to slow him down. This official got it right. He correctly blows his whistle and signals a foul. A couple of points for the officials on this clip. The official signaled a hand check. He could have or should have signaled for a block, as the defender used his arm and body to restrict, impede, and displace the ball handler. The official stopped the clock with a closed fist and signaled what foul he had, but he did not point to the spot where the throw-in would be administered before he made his way to the reporting area. Once he got to the reporting area, he gave the entire story by showing the number of the player who committed the foul. He signaled the foul and pointed to the spot for the throw-in. Notice that he reported, as many of us do, as he walked toward the reporting area. My point here is, let's show our partners the entire story with the preliminary signal at the site of the foul. Then when you get to the reporting area, stop, show us again what you have from a stationary position, not as you continue to walk. Let's just slow down a bit. Our second clip starts with a similar defensive strategy, switching on a screen. As number 12 in the white jersey is bringing the ball up the floor, number 24 and number 12 in the red switch as the ball handler makes a move to his left. When the ball handler hesitates, the defender closes in on the ball handler and immediately puts himself in a position to foul. When the ball handler accelerates, the defender crosses his feet and begins to run alongside the ball handler in an attempt to reestablish a legal guarding position. When the ball handler stops, he spins and changes directions. As he dribbles the ball over the division line, number 24 in red makes contact with his body, which impedes and displaces the ball handler, resulting in a foul being called by the trail official, who is in a very good position to make the correct call. In this sequence, the official blows his whistle to stop the clock, but does not raise his fist to signal a foul. He does give the preliminary signal to his partners that he has a hand check, and he indicates where the throw-in will be administered. A couple of points here. The fist should go up as he blows his whistle to help his partners know that he has a foul, and the foul is a block, not a hand check. The proper mechanic should have been to signal a blocking foul. Our third clip illustrates a similar scenario with the defender unable to keep up with the ball handler and making contact with his arm in an attempt to slow down the offensive player. As number 4 in the black jersey takes the ball in the handoff and begins his dribble toward the center of the floor, number 20 in the white jersey leaves his man to pick up the ball handler. In doing so, he makes illegal contact with the offensive player with his arm and body as the ball handler continues his move. The official in the C position has a great look at the space between the players and is able to make this call. He correctly stops the clock with a closed fist. He signals the illegal use of the arm and informs his partners of where the throw-in will be administered by pointing to the spot. Then he makes his way to the reporting area. Note that the official signals a push to show what the defender actually did. The proper mechanic in this situation would be to signal a block in the preliminary signal and also show a block when reporting to the table. If the coach asks for clarification, that is when the push motion can be used to explain what really took place. Again, this is an example of the defender stepping toward the ball handler with his trail foot, which does not give him enough space to step with his right foot before he slides to maintain a legal guarding position, resulting in him making illegal contact with the offensive player and a foul being assessed. Each of these clips are good examples of the right call being made, based on RID. If the defender restricts, impedes the movement, or displaces the ball handler by making illegal contact, a foul must be called. In all three clips, the official got it right, which is our goal, to eliminate the hand check and illegal contact on the ball handler. Well, that's it for this video series this month. As we head into late January and February, let's continue to enhance our judgment by putting ourselves in the best position to make the call. Whether reporting fouls or administering a free throw situation, let's concentrate on proper mechanics and work to get it right. Let's continue to improve our performance as we are officials and we work on behalf of the kids who play the game. Good luck, and we'll see you next month.